जमशेदपुर में स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर शहर के सबसे बड़ी कंपनी टाटा स्टील कंपनी परिसर में झंडा उत्तोलन किया गया। कंपनी के एमडी टीवी नरेंद्रन के द्वारा यहां झंडा उत्तोलन किया गया। सभी ने इस दौरान राष्ट्रीय ध्वज को सलामी दी। वहीं कंपनी सिक्योरिटी फोर्स द्वारा परेड का भी आयोजन किया गया। सभी को स्वतंत्रता दिवस की बधाई दी, जिसके बाद उन्होंने वीर बलिदानियों को याद करते हुए उनके प्रति श्रद्धांजलि व्यक्त की। उन्होंने टाटा कंपनी प्रबंधन द्वारा देश के विकास कार्यों को गति देने के लिए किए जाने वाले कार्यों का वर्णन किया।
Of August is always a day for us to reflect on all that we've been going through over the last 75 years, all that we should be proud of, the sacrifices that have been made to get us to where we are, to get us the independence that we cherish, and the progress that we've made in the last 75 years. There's a lot for us to be proud of. Our achievements in the field of science, whether it's space science or nuclear science, achievements in attaining self-sufficiency in food production or in milk production, our achievements in the areas of education, and how we have harnessed our talent and exported our talent in many ways, as well as used them in India, are all matters of great pride. Our life expectancy has doubled in the last 75 years. It has been a journey which has had its own set of challenges, and there are a lot more challenges ahead that we need to deal with. India is also becoming increasingly and very importantly relevant in multiple ways. From a geopolitical context, India's presence, India's role becomes more and more important in a world where old powers are there and new powers are also coming up. India's demographic relevance is very important because it is one of the youngest large countries in the world and will continue to remain young at least for the next 2 or 3 decades before it starts aging. India's macroeconomic relevance is also growing as it becomes one of the largest economies in the world and takes millions of people out of poverty into higher economic and social status. So I think all this is something that we need to cherish. We are also at a point in time when there are a lot of opportunities ahead of us. There are also a number of things that we need to do in India, and we have started the work, but we need to continue to intensify efforts in those areas. First and foremost is in the area of health. I think the last 3 years has demonstrated to us how vulnerable we can be as individuals and as a nation if we don't take care of ourselves and if we don't have good health care. And I think the efforts that we are making now after this wake-up call that we've received is in some sense very, very important and very timely, because affordable healthcare is, I think, the minimum that we should have offered to all our citizens. The second issue is on employability. While a lot has been done with a focus on education and skills, I think a lot more needs to be done. While we've created some world-class elite institutions, we need to do more and more work at the primary education level. We need to have both the private sector and the public sector and the government playing a very important role so that good and affordable education is available to all our citizens. We also need to do more work on skills. We need to respect the dignity of work. We need to have greater pride in the vocational skills that are so important, not only to create jobs but also for the future of the nation. The third area is, of course, employment. Once you've taken care of healthcare and employability, employment becomes something that is very, very important, particularly for a young nation which is adding 1 million people to the workforce every month. And I think employment again can only be created both at the government and industry, both at the center and the state, find ways to work together to create an environment where investments can be made and investments can be nurtured and growth can be encouraged, and also the distribution of wealth is also something that should be encouraged. Going forward, there are a couple of issues which are going to define the way the next few decades play out in the world, and certainly for India. First and foremost is the issue of climate change. I think that is here and now. It is happening across the world. Governments, societies, companies, individuals, all are adapting to the challenges of climate change. There needs to be a policy roadmap which needs to help us adapt to this change. Corporates need to have a vision and a plan to adapt to this change, and society needs to be ready for the cost and complexity of this change. And I think that's an area which is going to shape the development over the next few decades. And it is also a great opportunity because there will be many new jobs which are created, many new industries which are created, and many more opportunities which will come India's way.
झारखंड टाइम्स के साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे फेसबुक पेज झारखंड टाइम्स .live को लाइक करें। साथ ही साथ हमारे ऐप झारखंड टाइम्स को गूगल प्ले स्टोर से इंस्टॉल करना बिल्कुल न भूलें।